Okay, welcome to the weekly seed. Let's take a look at what we've got. So we have starting weapon 0, which I don't know what that is. I guess I'll find out. I think if I remember correctly, I remember SBZ who suggested this seed saying that it was glove. So if that is the case, this will be interesting because I've never played a seed before with like only specific weapons. Or I guess that, no, well, it's forcing a starting weapon. That's what it is. It's not that the other weapons aren't in the pool. It's not gloves only. It's that you start with, I think it's the gloves, is 0. We're doing a Mana Tree Revival with a random number of seeds, minimum 6, so somewhere between 6 and 8. Open mode, difficulty, kinda hard. Triple gold, double experience. Other characters do not exist. Restrictive logic. What's up? Sunday morning weekly. Yeah, woke up a little bit late, but it's fine. Get everything started up. Starting with the girl. So that means that girl only. Mana Tree Revival, Restrictive Logic, at least 6 seeds. So that should be interesting. Alright, let's do it. What? This is weird. Give me a second here. There we go. I don't know why it deselected that. Very strange. Give it a second. It's thinking. Oh, let me double check something too as well. This should be the same. Before we get started. Where do I have this? There it is. Yeah, we're good. Okay. Alright, everything should be hunky-dory. That's been created. So let's load it up. Okay. Yay. Slow going this morning. Yikes. Oh man, I don't have my timer up. Hold on, wait. I just realized that. I was like, I'm about to get started and don't actually have my timer. There we go. It's a little important when you're doing a weekly seed that's like a race against other people that you have the timer up. Okay. Good. It's functioning. Okay. Okay. Here we go. 3, 2, 1. Bam. Ooh. So I think I'm gonna, keep this little standard opening. Yeah, the glove. Okay, so we start with the glove. So just you. At least 6 of these. If you start with the glove. Okay. Just trying to get all of my shit in order. Undead magic early area. Oh, wow. Okay, 1 seed down. Oh, I did not see if enemies leveled with me or if it was on boss kill. That was the one thing I didn't check. I don't think it got changed, so therefore, I think it's they level up with you. Dark seed in a town. Yep. So I'm going to assume that that's what it is things level up with you. Slimes suck. Come on, come this way. Thank you. Volcano has the whip. Okay. I'm not looking for the spear. Get out of here. Excuse me. Looking at chest for the light seed. Okay. Good hint so far. Alright, we did that chest. Cool. Alright, yeah, just gathering information at the beginning and doing as many of the freebies as we can. I'm trying to remember what that hint was in a volcano. I want to say that's Pure Lands, but I may be wrong about that, because it looks like a volcano on the map. 200 gold. Okay, those are done. Axe Orb. Just my usual start. I can't think of a reason to do otherwise. Another Axe Orb. I'm playing a game. Doing the Secret Mana Rando Weekly Seed is what I'm doing. Whoa, what are you doing? Step Bionicle, Step Genius. I guess we're Step Geniuses is what we are. Where are we going now? Oh, that's North Town. Gotcha. Completely understand. I forgot to put this up. Oh, wait. Bip. A Whip Orb. Nice. Okay, that check's done. Okay. Zombies. Look out. Oh, finally picked up some magic. We're gonna take our chances on this room down here. Ooh, gosh. Hope it's not them. I think that's what it's gonna be. We're gonna be running into frost guys. Oh, man. I hate this room so much. Yeah, I think we're screwed right now. God, the effects in this game last for such a long time. You get, like, slept or snowman or whatever. So that's taken care of. That's good. No enemies there. Very strange. There wasn't an enemy waiting on the stairs for me. Oh, don't do it. Oh, cool. Got some fancy buttons. The gold key. I don't want to deal with that right now. Panel de pawn. Ooh, chair room. Okay. Boomerang orb. Just booted it again. That was a boomerang. Okay. Oh, this room sucks. Yep, we're going to sleep. I think if and when I wake up, we'll see. We'll see if I can make it through here. Oh, so that's another thing that I need to remember is I have no attack magic, except for if I find Salamando and Lumina. We'll see how far we can get. Did you get half magic? Man, I wish. Half magic in this game would be ridiculous. Oh, don't hit me, bro. Dang it. I should have stayed further away. I should have taken a wider path. Only a couple more rooms to get through. Fuck! Okay. What's stopping you from not getting hit? I don't understand. What's stopping me from not getting hit? I'm trying to think of what that means. What is stopping me? Oh, this... Wow! I just walk into the room into that dude. Don't do it. Stay away. Oh my gosh. This is fucking risky. There it is. Yeah. What's stopping me from getting hit would be armor. So what's stopping me from taking damage? No, wait. What's stopping me from not getting hurt? I don't know. Okay. Can we make it through here? I guess the fact that there are... What just happened there? I'm gonna try one more time to press this button. I may not be able to press this button. I may have to rope out. This chest is not going to be worth it. I'm wasting a lot of time here. I need to, what I need to do, I need to stop diving for this chest. There's not going to be any enemies here. Okay. I don't know what happened that first time. Okay. Oh my gosh, I got sniped! One hit KO. But that's not like on. I had 4 hit points and then I walked in and still had 4 hit points. It's strange. Yeah, this is a big problem. Let me out of here. Yeah, I pushed that a little too far, and it's for stuff that I don't even need. But I'm done there now, so that's good. I have so many whip orbs. Okay, let's go take a nap. How about that? Before we continue our stuff, what an absolute travesty all of that was. That was a huge waste of time. That's not good. The best is when you die over and over and over again, and you're stuck alone with your thoughts and no music. I'm gonna make a hard save here, just in case. Naps are good. I just woke up, so I can't really take a nap right now. Oh, you have a hat for me? Nice. Okay, let's get back on this slow-ass start. The other thing is I need to do, if I pick up gold early, like, on my run-throughs, I just need to immediately go ahead and stop somewhere, like, early and get some, Where is it that I'm landing? I forget where it is that's, like, easier to land now. I need to stop immediately and just get some candies. If I find a chest, it's like, you get 100 gold. It's like, I need to go get some candy. Mech Rider 3. Okay. What does my weapon even do? I haven't checked that yet. My starting weapon. Poison, dryad damage, adds con. Okay. That's probably what's helping me dodge some stuff. Because I think con also... Or maybe that's agility. I don't remember. We'll go to this one. Get out of my face. So now that I've seen the enemies that are in, the, ruins in Northtown, I, definitely will go back there, like, last. Those were not fun. Especially when I don't have another person to switch to, and there's, like, a bunch of sleep flowers all over the place. Well, don't do it too much, you'll go blind. Was doing with her foot. Some people can't draw, like, they'll be really good at drawing faces, really good at drawing this and that, and they just, like, for the life of them, they can't draw hands, or can't draw something, you know, a bow orb. Yes, that is true. Anything with, like, a lot of... I mean, there's so many, like, delicate muscles and bones and everything like that in hands and feet that it's hard to get them to look, if you're trying to get them to look realistic, to get them to look like they are resting there naturally. I did actually want a glove orb. This is nice. Okay. Okay. Mandala time. Time to get a bunch of other hints. And, then we have this, gold key. I may go there and get the chest and then head to Pandora. And try and get that boss done first. Okay. Don't care. Don't care. Wow. Sword is in late game. That's important. Wow. Look at all those things. I'm not going to the Grand Palace. Of course I need Salamander for the Grand Palace because I have the girl only. There were like 4 things in there that said I needed either Salamander or Sylphid. Like, what a waste of hints. Oh my god. Fuck off. Okay, we got a couple more hints to check, and then we have guys able to clear. And then we're going to Gold City. Oh, wow, nice. Where's this dude? Where's the old man? Okay, that's cool. That character just doesn't exist. Okay, well, I'll miss out on that hint. What? Yeah, that character just didn't spawn, so that's cool. Normally there's an old guy walking around in the flowers that has a hint for you. Oh, okay. Well, I'm not going to try. Hopefully he didn't have anything important to say. Oh my god. Wow. Nice. Not so nice. We have one more chest to get, and then we are going to ski-daddle. That could be interesting. Well, I mean, there are other games that do that do spoiler seeds. There are also ones that do co-op seeds where one person is has the spoiler log and gets to tell the other, gets to almost like steer. Oh, cool. Wait, so the way y'all are doing it is co-op, which is, so there are two ways, I guess, to do co-op, and the other one probably has a different name. There's co-op, which is where both people are playing the seed at the same time and share information, and once both people are done, your team is finished. And then there's one where one person has the spoiler log and the other person plays, and they, like, guide them. Kind of like a rally driver has, like, a person that nudges them along. Luna Magic? Okay. Let's see what we got here. Dryad Magic is not doing much to this dude, but... if I can go ahead and kill this dude, then I can get the second chest and then leave. Oops, not that. There we go. Okay. So this will just give me an orb, but then I'll be able to get the next chest, and then I'm going to leave. Nice, you love to see it. Any object with treasure inside. Let me see what kind of money I have real quick. If this guy has like an elbow pad or something, that'd be great. I'll check it, and then I gotta get going. No, he in fact has really expensive stuff. Okay, I guess we're just gonna dive. We're just gonna do this. Well, that sucks that I have not found another weapon. Hopefully this boss is not absolute jank. Because what we have is what we have. What do we have? We have Gnome and Luna Magic. Which is a great start. Like, I can get those crits and everything like that. I do have a couple of seeds. Wonder if I should have spent some time leveling up Luna Magic, maybe, but we're just gonna try and blitz through all this. Nice. Okay. Please don't be crap. Ooh. Woohoo! Almost fucked that up. Let's just bully this dude in the corner. He's not going anywhere. There we go. Awesome. Okay, let's go to all these checks, and then what do we got? Dark Seed in a town, Light Seed in chess. That honestly may be both of these seeds. Maybe this check. But Darkseed being in a town, it could be a boss that is inside of a town. So it could be Mantis Ant, it could be... let me see what you have, just for future reference. While I'm here, let me just pass through here. Ooh, I can get that. Can I get this? No, that's not... Okay. I now have one of everything, so that's good. Yeah, I'm trying to think of some places that have, like, some towns that have bosses in them. So that could be, Dwarf Village has a boss in it. I guess technically all of Northdown has, like, bosses in it. Oh, there it is. Okay, we no longer have to speculate. Solid. I'm saying it could be here, it could be here. Lumina Magic. Boomerang Orb. Oh, wait, Lumina Boomerang. Axe. Oh my gosh. Axe and Light Seed. Nice. Gold and Spear. Okay. Let me look at something. What am I doing? And the Atom Smasher adds strength. Okay. Int and wisdom. Okay. Okay, so we now have access to the end of the game. Let's see. Light Seed in a chest, we did that as well. It's Restrictive Logic. Let's go back and beat up this dude. Where is... I'm so lost. Uh-oh. Oh, wait, we're here. Okay, we need to go. Here we go. I got so turned around right there. So, we can do... We can't turn in the Gnome Seed. We can turn in the Wind Seed as well. We can't get to Shade yet because we don't have the Whip. So let's go ahead and finish this one out. Also, let me check something real quick. Okay, that's not going to help. Not going to gain any information from that. Woo! Snake. Stop. Oh. Oh my gosh. It's just constant. Because then, like, the get up from being hurt animation is so long. I haven't been able to react because she takes forever to stand up. Golly, this dude is just constant with his fucking finally. God, he just constantly casts. I can't get close to him because I keep getting knocked around. Like, the animation for her getting knocked down is what's destroying me this fight. Golly, yeah, I may have to abandon this fight. Yeah, good. Take me out. Okay, that's good to know that that's there. I cannot, like, he just constantly, he has, no, I can't. He has, I'm bailing. He has, he doesn't just have magic, he has, like, special attacks, that he can cast willy-nilly, and he can cast them indefinitely. It sucks. Alright, so that's probably something very important, though, because it's, you know, locked behind something. So we're going to have to come back there much later. Maybe if we find the Moogle Belt or something, where I can block some of that damage. Or if I find Sylphid. I mean, that's the thing is, like, he just constantly casts. I'm not going to have a second character. These animations take so long to get through. I'm out. There we go. Gimme, gimme, gimme. Glove orb. Okay. We're back on track. Pfft, wow. Thank you, restrictive logic. While I'm here, let me do something. Just a quick little level up right there. What kind of money do we have? Hold on, wait. I want to see this. Yeah, let's go talk to Watts real quick. Actually, no, I have a strength weapon. Big, I'm gonna go ahead and level it up. Okay, what does that leave us with? Fire damage, we have dryad damage, we have earth damage. Okay, cool. Okay, Jeez. Limited chest, see here, in mountains. So we're in late game. Okay. Alright, so we don't need any of that. Let's go back here. Oh my gosh, hold still. You jerk. I can't hit this dude. What? Why am I not hitting this dude? Excuse me? Can he take damage, or is something glitched right now? Yeah, I can't hit him right now. Interesting. Let me try this real quick. Yeah, I am. Okay, that did damage. He goes up, comes back down. There we go. Okay, so now, I can now hit him more than once. None of it's green, because that's not how the map tracker works. There we go. Yeah, that was a weird glitch. I couldn't deal damage to him. And I don't know what you mean by green. You mean like available? Is that what it is? Is high damage range? Oh, that's what it is. You're right. That gum. That sucks. Yeah. That's true. I'm out. All right. No, don't do that. Thank you. I find some slightly better armor and go ahead and go to the end of the game, I feel. Pff, wow, what a useless check. Bunch of orbs for weapons I don't have. Super good. Punch the butt. Slap the booty. Oh my gosh, this ain't good. Excuse me, I would like to open up a menu. Let's see if we'll survive this. No. Holy shit. Okay, yeah, we need a bail. We need to go get some better armor. And we may be able to find some here at the dwarf village, but... Oh, I would love to have that. This is good. Leaves me a nice amount of change. Feeling better. Okay. So it turned in that the only thing that I'm missing that I haven't turned in yet, that I'm able to, is the light seed. But that's because there's a sneaky, awful snake up there. There we go. Nice. Yeah, I just needed some better armor. Ugh. Wow. Awesome. Let's go turn that in. What? That's extremely lucky. Holy shit. Because I had no hint for that. It was just there. That's insane. Now, that being said, I may show up here, and this orb may say, hey, bring me Sylphid or Salamando. Where we get it? Silver, thank you so much for the raid. How are things? Let's hope this is Lumina. Because if not, then I have to come back. Nice. Sylphid. That sucks. Okay. Actually, here's the thing. I don't have any other hints for any other seeds. I've got 5 of them. I think I'm just going to go to the end of the game and try this stuff here real quick. It very well may be that I need to come back to that, but I'm going to see what I can do around here. I've got a weird axe right now, so we'll see what I can accomplish. Oh, man. I apparently do not have great armor. I need to go get some better armor. As soon as I get out of this. How much money do I have? 400? Okay, let me go hunt down some decent armor. If I can find somebody selling like a flower dress or something like that, or the kung fu dress, that'd be great. Why did Neo end his stream? Let's do that. No, can't do any of that. I'm going to check, let's say, 3 more places. And if I don't find any armor that I can afford, then I'm going to, I guess, just go back and cry. Got crabs. Deadly space crabs. That's fair. That'll ruin anybody's day. Oh, this isn't where I want to be. You are 0 help. Oh my gosh. Everything's so expensive. Okay, I'm gonna check one more place and then I'm just gonna go back and try my best. Is what it's gonna boil down to. Yes! Oh my gosh, just stick with it, folks. Okay. Unbelievable. Now that's not gonna make me invincible for very long, but oh, what a banger. Okay, let's see what we got to start with. Oh, this isn't bad. Except, of course, for the part where I just miss a bunch because it's a high damage weapon. I really should have stuck with the strength weapon. I think that's where, like, where everything went wrong in this run is me trying to upgrade the axe. Yeah. Fuck. I should have just kept my level 1 axe with the strength boost. And not... What? Very strange. Go through the door. Go through the doorway. Oh my gosh, another one of these. Fantastic. What are you doing getting whacked with 0 damage? I will not stand for that. This is sad. This is a sad fight right now. Because I'm out of mana, and this guy doesn't really do much of anything. So, just gotta do this. We're still dealing damage, we're still making progress, but this is really sad. Oh my gosh. Yeah, I don't feel like I'm prepared to come here. I think after I beat this guy, then I'm gonna get out of here. Yeah. There we go. Yeah, I'm not prepared for the end. Wow. Okay. There it is. Ladies and gentlemen. Okay, now that we have the whip, let's go do some things. So now we can turn in the Dark Seed and the Mountain Seed, or whatever, the Gnome Seed. I'm gonna level up this axe again, because fuck this shit. Strength. Oh, we loop back around. We got a strength axe again. Alright. Hell yeah. Okay, we're in a much better position. Okay, let's go deal with this. gonna hit this, go sleep to get my mana back, and then we will go through the rest of the palace. Oh my gosh, running around with the high damage axe sucked. Because the first couple of swings, I rolled pretty high, and I was like, hey, yeah, this is a pretty good axe. And then I fought the vampire here, and was just like... I thought it was a glitch, honestly. But no, it was high damage. Ooh! Didn't mean to run diagonally there. I meant to just run directly to the... Oh, shit! Blat, why? Stop it. Now, if I get here and this boss is difficult, then this is a long check for some bullshit. Luckily, the enemies here aren't too terribly bad to deal with, so long as I don't run into another blat that wants to balloon me. Alright, here's hoping. Oh, nap time. It's fine. We're fine. I'm gonna get up and stab his soft underbelly. Any second now. There we go. Nice. Okay. This may have led to nothing, but it's a restrictive logic check, which may mean that it is necessary. The next thing is like checking LNA's castle. Dark Palace, of course, going through that, because I need the whip and the axe to get through that. And we have the Dark Seed. Like, that's just sitting, staring us in the face. Oh my gosh. And 400 gold. Okay. We're gonna go to the Moon Palace right away. And turn in this thing. Okay. Holy shit. Okay. Turn in the Moon Palace. That means we will have turned in all of our seeds. We haven't turned in the Light Seed yet. That's also staring us in the face. Let's deal with this first. Oh, I went the wrong way. Okay, so we got this to turn in. We got the Light Palace that we still need to go to, and the Dark Palace now that we have access to. Other thing I can check now is also the Fire Palace. I know that the last, like the end game is nothing, but if I can get through those first 2. Those are chests that I can get to. Because I know I don't need the fire seed to turn anything in. Oh my god. Oh my god. Fuck you, game. Alright, okay. Alright, okay. They're both in the same fucking check. Oh my gosh. Okay, let's go fight the snake. Oh my god. This game sucks. What a dumb game. Okay. I need to think. The next thing I need to think about, now that I have a strength axe back, I need to think about getting better armor. That's my next step. Oh my gosh, please stop. I can't pause the game to fix anything. Oh, I can't get out of the fucking animation. I'm stun locked now. It's so good. God damn, I want to hit the snake so bad. Just keep getting knocked in my ass. There we go. Fuck this fight so much. Big hit. Stop. Uh-oh, uh-oh. This is bad. Give me up. Let's wait it out. Come back here, I want to stab you. Stop! Ah! Oh, I can't get out of it in time. This better not. This better be required. Yes. Oh, it's probably gonna be nothing. This is gonna be absolutely nothing. It's gonna be this long check that I fought this dude like twice to get through. We're getting some armor after this. A glove orb and a whip orb. Yeah, who fucking cares? Oh my god. What a waste of time. Okay. We need to check our funds. 2,000. Okay, let's try and find some nice armor. We could do that. Yeah. That definitely needs to happen. Okay. That's better. Okay. Absolutely nothing. Alright, so now we have the Dark Palace staring us in the face. We also have Elena's Castle, which are deeper checks as well in the whole system. And Frost Palace. Ice Palace, whatever you want to call it. We've got some shit to do. Now, that being said, it may be like you only need 6 seeds, and the 6th seed right now is in, is in the Pure Lands. Or it could have been like I got the axe kind of early. I could have come and done this chest very early on. Both of these chests. There's also a chest in, the Sunken Colony that I can get to with just the axe. So there could be something there as well. Oh, what am I doing? Wrong. Excuse me. Weekend so far has been good. It's been very relaxing. I've got a lot of stuff that I need to get done and not enough time on my free days, my days off from work to get things done. But other than that, everything seems to be pretty good. I like it. Now the question is, can I beat this boss without having Salamando magic? Excuse me, lads. We're gonna give it a shot. Oh. So, I got the whip. Oh my god. The biggest foe is stepping on that foot switch. I'm just gonna let him kind of engulf me. There we go. Okay. Yay, that wasn't that bad. So at this point, we will have turned in all of our seeds as far as those restrictive checks. So after this, I think I'm going to go check the Sunken Palace chest, and then maybe Elena's, and then go back to the end of the game. Oh, no, and then Fire Palace, because if it's not Salamando blocking that, then I'll be able to get through and check those chests as well, because Sylphid was a very late check. Okay, this could potentially be the end of the game. Right here, like, I'm in potential go mode. So, I think the best thing to do right now is actually take my 6 seeds and go to the end of the game. Let me go shop real quick. And then if I need some more stuff, I can always bounce back out. And I've got some ideas for other things. But let's get to... this may be everything we need, so... I'm going to get some seeds and replenish my other stuff. Okay. Okay, so we've got 4 bosses left to do in the Pure Lands. We now have the Moogle Belt and the Midge Mallet. Fuck you. That check was awful. And it may be that we're in go mode. I know we need a minimum of 6. That was the settings for the seed. But if not, we can always search for something else. And I do want to... I could run. I could use my gnome magic, but I'd rather save my... We can move pretty quickly through all this stuff. I'd rather save my mana for casting moon energy, or whatever you want to call it. So we beat... Wait. 1, 2... Yeah, we've beaten 2 bosses. We'll make a hard save here. No reason. You deserved it. Oh, that's because of that dude. Woo! A lot of wolves. Okay, what do we got? Oh, hey. Okay, neat. Oh no! I tried to get out of the way. I thought it would be too close. Oh, it didn't do any damage. Nice. Okay. Solid fight. Not as much of a pain in the ass as the first one that I fought. Way to go. It's a spear orb and an axe orb. And I did level up, so that's good. I've got all my magic back. Ooh, this room sucks. Fuck that dude. Excuse me. Okay, 3 bosses down, 3 to go. And it may be that we have to leave and come back, but we'll just check, you know, we'll cross that bridge when we get to it. Oh! Did it way too early. Hilarious. Let's see how much damage I'm taking. Oh, it's only like 5 or 6. Okay. This guy doesn't do like the other bosses. His breath just does damage. I don't think it... Well, it may petrify you, actually. I'm trying to remember... No, he does air damage. So it can't petrify. Oh, fuck! That's fine. I'll just change weapons. You're a big fat idiot jerk. Oh, that silence didn't last long. There we go. Boom. 4 down, 2 to go to the end of the game. We have 6 seeds. Let's hope that that's it. It may be that we have to get 7 or all 8. That's... In which case, that would not be good. But we have Fire Palace, we have LNA's Castle. Those are the 2 places that'll probably go first. Also, turning in the Water Seed, like going straight to Luca's. So, like, we have options. I did level up, so that means I got all my magic back. That's good. It doesn't petrify. I had that mistaken, is that he is the Wind Gygus. So, stone damage is strong against him. But I guess it's his breath blows you away. He, in fact, has chewed too many pieces of 5 gum. Oh my gosh, no! Ooh! Okay, stop. I hate... The status effects in this game just last for such a long time, so running a race randomizer is like getting frosty, getting set on fire, all that stuff is just like... It's awful. Alright, we're... Spiky Tiger fucking shit. Okay. I'm gonna be scared over here. Let me drop one of these real quick. Come on back. That's fine. This is not fine. Woo! Luckily, he doesn't have much health. He's a very scary kitty, but luckily he's one of the early game bosses, so he doesn't have much health. All right. I can't wait to get to this thing and be like, bring us 8 seeds. He's a cute, spiky tiger. Oh boy, double sword orb, thanks. We also leveled up, so that's good to know. We've got one more boss to get through to the end. Ah! Sorry, that dude. He didn't deserve it. Oh, I do not need this in my life right now. Fuck you guys. Y'all are jerks. Okay. Oh no. Big think time. Stop. I'm scared of being right there. Whew. Oh, that's it. Okay. Woo! I was like, I don't have the javelin. The whip is very low level. I don't have the bow. I'm going to have to just swing, but luckily the axe has a very wide arc. All right. We've beaten all 6 bosses. We've gotten to the end of the Pure Lands. Let's go see if we need to go back out. It's a possible GG. Oh my gosh, this room sucks. Get me out of this. Final boss is this fucking room. Get out of here. I don't want to fucking deal with that. Balloon all you motherfuckers. Alright. Potentially. Potentially GG. We may need 7 or 8 seeds. Seven. Okay. Okay, I've got... So I don't have any other hints, but I have some ideas. I think the first thing we're going to do is go to the Fire Palace. I know that the last thing there is not, like the pedestal. First of all, we can't even do it because we don't have the fire seed. Secondly, we can't, we don't need it because I know that that reward is an orb. So, hopefully I'm not blocked out. As long as none of these orbs are salamander orbs, then we should be good to go. Okay, this is good. So that means we can get one of the chests. Oh, fuck! Yeah, okay. Yeah, just take me out. Come on. Nobody expects goblins. Goblins are so mean. Okay, when I walk into that room, I'm just gonna balloon everybody. I'm just gonna balloon the whole goddamn world. Excuse me. Goblins, for some reason, are just really fucking scary. No music anymore. So we have 2 more chests that we can check here. Excuse me. No goblins down here. No goblins. Oop, wrong space. I need to go here. Goblins? Okay, no. Okay, we're done here. Let's go turn in the water seed. Let me... I've got fairy walnuts, and I'm near the end of the game. So turn in the water seed. And then after that, Elena's castle, I guess. Nice. Okay. So this will turn in our water seed. So we'll have turned in all of our seeds that we have. So we've got all of our restrictive logic checks. I still haven't checked that chest that I can get to with the axe in the sunken continent. The bow is not what I always wanted. Okay. I think we can, now that we have a larger magic pool. Ooh, did we not level up again? How close are we to leveling up? Okay, I'll just kill some dudes along the way. Save these fairy walnuts in case I need them. There we go. Thanks. Thanks for coming and hanging out. Oh my gosh. I keep running diagonals. Yeah, definitely. We should find a time to do another big, fat, nasty multi-world or something like that. I can't control my movements. It's too fast. Oh yeah, definitely. Okay, here's hoping that this isn't Garbo, and that this also isn't like a worthless check. Oh my gosh. Ow, ow, ow. You're just gonna be over there? That's cool. Let me, is the bow like water damage or something like that? Ice damage? No. Ugh. Okay. This boss sucks right now. What about the javelin? I forgot, what is my javelin right now? Or I don't have the javelin, I have the spear. Right. It just looks like the javelin. I'm gonna go ahead and heal up. Come down here, please. Can you come down here, please? Can you not come down here? Okay, I guess we're going to have to fight this thing with the bow, because otherwise I can't really hit it with the axe. Or the boomerang. I think the boomerang actually hits this dude, yeah. There we go. Oh, now you decide to come down here. That's cool. Let's go ahead and kneel. My armor is failing me. Ugh. There it is. Fuck. Okay. Wow. Well, now that I know what I'm getting into, let's try it one more time. Man, I was not expecting to get blitzed by magic. Usually that's not the problem in this game. Is dealing with magic. It's dealing with physical attacks. Yeesh. Oh, I couldn't pause. Because I had to sit there and, like, dance about. I'm gonna go ahead and heal. Fuck. Oh, I'd like to have known that was coming. I don't know if that's going to block this damage. I'm going to go ahead and take another candy. Oh my god. This fight is awful, and it's probably not going to be anything. What is he even casting? Oh man. That wasn't bad. Okay. Woo! Tough boss. Okay, hopefully this is a seed. If not, then we just continue the hunt, which sucks. Spear orb and gold. No. Okay. Okay, well, let's go check this chest that I just have neglected to check for a long time. The sword. Okay. Well, so now it's just like check stuff. I can get to this first boss. I know. Yeah, I can't get rid of it right now. I'm in the middle of a thing. I'm not going to go any further in this check. Because now it's just like looking for bosses. I do need to go shop, though. So before I do anything else around here, I need to get some better armor. If I'm going to continue playing this game. Oh, man. We did so well, and now we're just like, gotta go hunt this last thing down. Good luck. Oh, who had the fucking magic armor? I should be able to afford that. Was that Dwarf Village? I should have written that down. Oh well. I didn't think that it was going to go on this long. I didn't think that I was going to get like late game armor. Yeah, buddy. You know what? I do need to fill up on these. Okay, so yeah, now we just start clearing people. Because I don't have any hints or anything else as to, like, where this shit can be. I know the sea hare tail is in the mountains, but just, like, knowing that, I do not want to go fight the doppelgangers to get the sea hare tail to turn it in for the last seed. Like, that sounds awful. Hey! And it was the mantis ant. Ooh, let's see if we can dodge this. Oh. I'm glad I went and got some armor, because, even with my amazingly new upgraded armor, I'm still taking a lot of damage. So now it's just like, since I don't have a clue one way or the other, like, where it's going to be, it's just like time to go through and clear continents, like clear areas, so you don't have to come back there. So this is another boss that's around here. Okay, there's that. Oh. Where, oh where, is the 7th seed? That's everything around here. I've now cleared this continent, or this zone. Ha! Funny. There's Matango Cave. That's a deep check. There's all of Northtown. Oh, I don't want to go do that. I don't want to deal with Northtown. Ooh! Oh my god. I guess I have Undine magic now, but nice. Yeah, let's go ahead and clear this continent as well. So we're gonna go to the Ice Palace after this. Dang. this is unfortunate. Whatever. Wow. We have 10 levels of glove that we could deal with right now. Get the fuck out of my way. Yeah, this is an unfortunate place to be in. It's just like, I gotta, you know, it could be anywhere. Oh, I'm glad that I could, like, destroy this person on the way down. Oh, shit. Oh, no. Oh, wow. Oof. Okay, neat. Oh! You make no sense to me right now. Is taking damage, like getting crit and knocked on your ass, and then dodging the next attack. Where are you? Where, like... Why are you not taking damage? Oh, this could hurt. Ooh! Okay, but it didn't. Guess those crits going again. Come on. This is just annoying. Thank you. We did level up, so we're gonna get our magic back, which is good. Holy shit. Wow. I'm glad I haven't needed that so far. I guess it was locked behind getting the whip. Or no, it wasn't locked behind getting the whip. It was just there. Wow. That could have been bad if some of the stuff that I've bumped into have needed Salamando. Because that's just been here. That's been available since the beginning of the game. Whew. Now, that being said, there's no reason for celebration because I think I landed at the end of the game at like 20 minutes ago, and I'm still running around looking for this fucking last thing. Wait for it. That may be it. Yeah. This continent's cleared. Oh my gosh. So that leaves all of Northtown. That leaves the Sunken Continent. That leaves Matengo Cave. That leaves Doppelgangers. And I think that's it. We're gonna like full clear this game looking for seed number 7. I have 11 orbs for the glove. Alright, fine. We'll go to Northtown. We'll go to Northtown, level up some stuff. This sucks. I'm not going to worry about the rest. I don't have good enough armor or other things to sell. Wristband. Just gonna dump a bunch of stuff into the axe, I guess. Can probably get 2 more levels. Yeah. Did I fuck it up? Luna damage adds int and wisdom. No. Damage didn't go up much, but it did go up. Because we lost the strength bonus, but we gained friendship. Oh, this was gonna be such a nice seed. This is so good until it became, hey, randomly get the 7th seed. Because we followed the logic. I think we did very well following the logic to get the first 6 seeds and getting to the end of the game. And now it's just like, alright, now randomly choose from the pile the right next check. Come on, you can't have that much health left. Thank you. Oh boy, double boomerang. Come on. Oop. Oop, oop, oop. I hate this so much. Also, I hate this dude just being in my fucking way. Here we go. Okay. I guess we gotta go. I mean, there's not that many checks that we have left. We got the sword. We got the whip. We got Undine. The sea hare is at doppelgangers, which I can't imagine, like, getting the sea hare and then turning it in for a fucking... Like, that may be the check. But I don't want to do that. Oh, I do not want to fight 3 people. Actually, I don't know if the doppelgangers... If all 3 of them show up. Oh, fuck! Right, this is why I didn't want to come here. This is why I don't want to do this. I'm gonna go somewhere else. There are several other bosses that I could do faster, than having to fight through, like, walls of sleep flowers. Hell, the doppelgangers would probably be faster than that. As much as I hate that check, it would be a faster check. So there are 3 bosses that we can fight here, just like bang, bang, bang. Boost me. Why do you have so much fucking health? Thank you. Well, I just hate it. I hate it so much that we did so well. And here we are like 30 minutes later looking for one more seed. And it's just like, get lucky. Now, it could be in that chest that I needed the whip to get. It could be in the Sunken Palace in that chest. Oh, don't do this to me. You big fat jerk. Don't care. Give me a 7th seed! This is so bad. Yeah, I don't have the seed for you. If I did, I would turn it in. Actually, if I did, I would be done with the game. I'm gonna go check that chest, and then after that, it's all shit checks. It's doing the Sunken Continent. It's doing the Northtown Ruins. It's doing Lofty Mountains. It's doing Matango. Holy fuck. Okay. That sucks. Okay, we're done. It's been here the whole time. I hate it so much. We were done like 35 minutes ago. And then it just became like, find the thing. And there's no like... I went and checked the things that were behind things, you know? Like, that's my reasoning is, ooh, let me check... You know, I got the whip late. I got a couple other things late in the game. Like, let me check those things. But no, it's just like sitting up... Like, I could have gotten that at the beginning of the game. Fuck. That blows. Oh, well. Like, I still beat the game in a reasonable time, but... Like, it could have been so much faster. It could have been, like... Spent 30 minutes at the end of the game looking for the last seed. That sucks. Thank you for the GGs. Let me go turn this in. Ugh. And I can't wait. I can't wait to see other people's times that have like that hour and a half cutoff. Yep. See, look. 141, 150. Yep. It just became like, all right, I got to find this, you know, this last thing, and it was like a 30-minute hunt. I want to say that it was probably about 135, 140, where I had 6 seeds, and then it just became, and at that point I didn't have any other like things to like any other hints or clues. It's still a good time. It's still a good time, but man, what could have been? That being said, like, other people probably had to deal with the same crap that I dealt with. They just dealt with it in a different order. Or maybe while they were running around searching for stuff, they did some other checks beforehand, so when they went to the end game, they already had like 7 seeds instead of 6 or something. But I got 6, went to the end, so that was nice. That cleared it out. But then it just became... then it's just like pick... From, and that's the thing is like that seed, that's a seed, something that is necessary to beat the game, that I'm thinking like, oh man, these things that are necessary to beat the game are probably locked behind needing the axe or needing the whip or nope, I don't know where the last seed is. That seed right there was like, yeah, when you're only missing 1 seed and there's no logical, like, it wasn't like I got the water seed and immediately took that to the water temple to turn it in. And that wound up being nothing. Like, that was the other thing, is I'm thinking through, like, these the restrictive checks and everything like that. So when it's just kind of out in the world, and, I think that was the big problem, is I didn't really do a whole lot of other checks. I mean, I did the checks that were necessary, but I followed the logic a little, like, too close, and then, at the end, never found the fire seed. I wonder where the fire seed... If it's like, I bet it's like, you go to Lofty, I'm going to call this now, you go to Lofty Mountains, you get the sea hare tail, you turn that in as the fire seed. I bet it's some bullshit like that. Oh man, Matango. Yeah, that was one thing that I thought that it would be there because you needed the whip so late. And I wonder and it had to be blocked by one of the other two. Actually, I wonder what Matango's orb was. Is there a way that you can check that? Element to open Matango Cave was Lumina. Okay, so Lumina and Whip to get through Matango Cave, and that's where the Fire Seed was. I was thinking it was one of those checks, and honestly, like, that was one of those ones that I knew it was a long check, and I should have gone there first. Because I thought about it. I thought it was, like, logically, this is, like, a thing. And I just didn't. I just fought against my reasoning, thinking that it would be somewhere else. Here's the thing, it's not bad because you have the stuff necessary for it. It's a relatively long check, but like within the logic of the game, it's like, well, we've given you the whip, we've given you this. What sucks is that it takes so long to get there for a single check, and you look around the map. That's the thing, like coming out of the Pure Lands, knowing that I needed one seed left, I was looking at like bosses that I could quickly get to, like the 3 bosses that I did right there at the end at Sunken Palace. Or Sunken Continent. There was also, I hadn't done Undine Cave. I hadn't done Potos Village. I hadn't done anything in Northtown. I hadn't done anything in Ice Country. So those are all wide open, and there are 2 seeds left. Like, any one of those, like, 15 bosses could have been a seed. And they're faster to get to. But then the one that's locked behind, like, a lot of logic in the game, that is a single check, it's obvious that something would be there. I was thinking that the Lofty Mountains would have the Sea Hare Tail or something like that. Actually, I wonder what that was. I do want to know what that was. I don't know how that's listed. If it's like Doppel or something, or Lofty Mountains. What is that even listed as? Everything's in like ridiculous orders here. It's not listed in like chronological order for the game or anything like that. It's just kind of like slapped in here. Oh, that's what... Okay, so that's what it was. Lofty Mountains had the Sea Hare Tail. And then if you take that and turn it in... I don't know. Sword Orb. That would have been awful. So if you had gone to the Lofty Mountains and done that, you would have gotten the Sea Hare Tail, and that would have taken you to... turn it in for a Sword Orb. That would have been a horrible rabbit trail to follow down. Okay, well, I'm going to take a small break. I'm going to take like 5 minutes, take a little stretch. And when I come back, I'm going to do something fun. Not to say that this wasn't fun. This was fun. It was the last 30 minutes were frustrating, just looking for that last seed. But I'm going to do something a little different, a little interesting. So I'm going to take a little stretch. I'll be back, and we will do an interesting little mode. So I'll be right back.